welcome to Studio OH. As we all know, the Blues have won the Stanley Cup. Woohoo! On this glorious night of June 19, 2019, the Blues have won the Stanley Cup for the first time in forever. Wow. In Oak Hill sports news, CYC soccer has started. The 5th and 6th grade girls have a great soccer team. Aside from a great soccer team, we have an interview with the person behind it all. Youth Sports Coordinator, Mr. Steve Stoll. Let's go to that interview now. Hi, welcome to Studio H. Today I'm going to be interviewing Coach Steve Stoll. We have some questions for him.
Good.
What sports are often at Oak Hill?
We offer, in the fall, we have soccer for both boys and girls. We also have girls volleyball for grades 5 and 6. We have basketball in the winter for grades 3 through 6. And then in the spring, we have track for everybody, and lacrosse for girls 5 and 6 as well.
What sports did you enjoy when you were a kid?
I liked everything, really. I played a lot of soccer, a lot of baseball. I also played a little bit of ice hockey, but a lot of roller hockey. Inline hockey was really popular when I was a kid, so I did a lot of that. I also ran track for a while. Yeah, I would say that's about it. A little basketball, but not much. I quit playing basketball in like 4th grade.
What can we look forward to in the month of October?
A lot of soccer. All the Oak Hill teams are playing a ton of most of their schedules are October games. So most of the teams play between 8 and 10 games total, and I would say the majority of those are in October. We're also opening basketball registrations, so we'll be looking forward to getting that going. Hopefully have our teams formed by the end of October, and then right around Thanksgiving time we start basketball. So we'll just kind of be transitioning between the fall and the winter sports.
What sports are you coaching now?
I do coach the varsity girls soccer here. I'm an assistant varsity coach, so and that's in the spring, so it's a little crazy because girls soccer is in the fall when you're little, but as you get older, in high school it becomes a spring sport. So in the spring I will be, this will be my 10th year coaching the high school girls, which is crazy.
Was it hard to find coaches for the team?
No, I mean, luckily we have great parents who volunteer a ton of time, both moms and dads, which is awesome. It was a challenge a few years ago, but right now we're in a good spot. We have really great parent coaches and a few people that have come in to help out, so we're very lucky. We have great coaches.
Why did you want to do this in the first place?
Good question. There's all kinds of different reasons. One, I truly love sports, so I wanted to do something within the sports field. I didn't know exactly what, so I got a teaching degree. That way I could work in schools, and I was coaching really, at the end of my high school career, I was already coaching youth sports then. I guess the main reason is I truly believe that sports play a major impact in kids' lives, and so much is to be learned by being a student athlete. So I believe in those lessons, and I think that that's one of the most important fabrics of a school is the athletic program.
That was our questions. Thank you for joining us and taking your time.
No problem. Thank you.
Thanks, Claire and Coach Stoll. Now let's go to Paige and Vivian in the weather department.
Welcome to OHNO Weather. This is Vivian.
And this is Paige. The destruction of Hurricane Dorian ended on Sunday, September 8th after making landfall in Nova Scotia, then dissipating offshore. As a result of Dorian, dozens of tornadoes touched down in North Carolina on Thursday, September 5th. Over Labor Day weekend, Dorian stalled over the Bahamas for 48 hours, killing more than 40 people. So we've been seeing lots of severe weather across the nation this year. Now let's go to our interview with eyewitness Anna Bubb with her own severe weather experience. Hi Anna, thank you for coming to the show. We have a couple of questions to ask you.
Okay.
What part of St. Louis do you live in?
I live in Wildwood.
We heard you were experiencing some severe weather at your house. Can you tell us more about that?
So it was raining the night before, and then I woke up the next morning and my creek that's in my front yard was completely flooded, and it came all the way up to almost to like where our house is.
Who was the first person in your family to see the water, and how did they tell you?
It was my dad, and he went up to my room and he told me that you should look outside. It's really crazy out.
Were you scared when you saw the water outside?
Not too scared because it's flooded before. It just hasn't been that bad.
Was there any damage to your house?
Well, so our fence was broken up a little bit, and then just a little bit of water got in our basement. The flood kind of knocked out our electric fence that keeps our dogs in, and our dog ran away for like 3 hours. We were looking all over the place, and then we finally found her. And that was the only thing that really happened with any of our animals.
Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
Thank you for that interview, Paige. We are now going to go to a segment called the A Corner. We have Zoya with us. Zoya, would you like to explain a little bit about the segment A Corner?
The segment of A Corner is where we can talk to the students and faculty at Oak Hill.
Who is your first guest?
On this episode, we're interviewing Mrs. Seibert, the new PE teacher.
Great, let's go to that interview now.
Hello, welcome to Studio H. Today we are with Miss Seibert, the new Oak Hill teacher. Welcome.
Thank you.
We have a few questions for you. Our first question for you is, how do you like teaching at Oak Hill so far?
So far, I really like it. The kids are really sweet. They have really good manners. And as far as PE goes, their skills are really good too. Can't wait to share some more new games of mine that I have with them, but so far it's really good.
Okay, our next question is, what did you do before this job?
Before this job, I was a PE teacher at another school, South City Catholic Academy. So this is my 5th year teaching. So I've been teaching within the St. Louis Archdiocese before this.
Very interesting. Did you play sports growing up?
Oh yes, I played soccer, basketball, and softball growing up.
Did you like PE as a kid?
Oh yeah, loved it. I had a really good elementary PE teacher, and I think that's where I kind of got my inspiration to be a PE teacher, because he was really good. So yes, loved PE.
What is your favorite sport right now?
Right now, my favorite sport's probably soccer. It's the one I just kind of played my whole life, and I enjoy watching it and watching my students play when we do the soccer unit.
Do you play any sports now?
Not right now, because I'm expecting my first baby in January. So I did sub for, we had a group of friends that played in an indoor soccer team out at Veta, so I did kind of sub in with them and play with them a little bit, but other than that, nope.
How long have you been playing sports?
I would say since, gosh, Pee Wee soccer, which is what, like 5 years old?
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. Yep.
What sports were you really good at as a child?
I was pretty good at basketball, and then my mom, if she made me pancakes in the morning before a basketball game every Saturday morning, I, for some reason, played way better than if I ate something different. I don't know. So that could be a superstition, or I just was good. But definitely soccer. I think I was the best at that, which is a common factor here at these questions.
Thank you so much for taking time out for this interview.
Well, thanks, guys.
Thanks for that interview, Zoya.
Well, that's it for today. I'm Mason.
And I'm Lily.
We want to thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed our broadcast and would like to see more, please share, hit the like button, subscribe,
And leave a message down in the comments for us below. Bye.